Good morning, student. This video for class 10 students. Student, before this in this assessment examination, we have completed till chapter number 9. In chapter number 9, GP is already reduced from the ICSE board. So AP is already completed over there. So what we have to do that we can directly start chapter number 10. Okay. So 9 chapter over. Now today is the turn of chapter number 10. The name of the chapter is reflection. So in this chapter, what you are going to learn that I want to introduce to you. You know this Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system means XY system where you can define a point. You can define a point. Suppose you have a point P. So the coordinate is XY. This is called the position of a point P. Okay. Now reflection means what? Reflection means image. Means after facing the mirror, after facing a mirror to this point, what will be the image of this point? That is called reflection. Reflection means image of a point. So you can write down that reflection of a point is the image of a point in a given mirror line. Given mirror. Maybe this mirror, I don't want to write in a mirror line because maybe that mirror, maybe a point, maybe a line, anything maybe. So that's why I have written only mirror. So you can write down this definition that reflection of a point is an image of a point in a given mirror. For example, suppose we have a point P and its coordinate is x comma y. Okay. Now suppose the mirror is here and its image will be this side, that is P dash. Means image of this point will be a point also. Now what will be the value? What will be the value of this P dash? That would be x dash y dash. So we can say the image of this point P in this given line is P dash. So you can write here P dash is the image of point P in the given line L. Suppose the name of this line is L. So this concept is called concept of reflection. So you should know the introductory part of this particular part and you should note down these things in your copy. After that, I will introduce you one by one. Reflection of a point in x-axis, reflection of a point in y-axis, reflection of a point in origin, reflection of a point in a given line. That we have to discuss in this particular chapter. So note down this part in your copy. Now student, we have to discuss the reflection of a point in x-axis. So here, suppose we have a point P and the coordinates are x comma y and we are interested about this reflection in x-axis. So reflection in x-axis will be P dash and the coordinates will be x comma minus y. X comma minus y. So this is the concept of reflection of a point in x-axis. Suppose, for example, we take a point P, it is minus 3 comma 2 and we are interested about reflection of a point, reflection in x-axis. So in that case, the value of P dash will be minus 3 minus 2. Why minus 3 minus 2? Because here only the sign of y has changed. So sign of y is 2, so it will be minus 2. I have not changed the sign of x. So it is minus 3 minus 2. So this is called reflection of a point in x-axis. Similarly, you take reflection of a point in y-axis. The reflection of a point in y-axis, what we have to do? P x comma y, and here we have to write reflection in y-axis. So your answer will be P dash will be minus x and y. Means I have changed the sign of x only, not the sign of y. So in reflection of y-axis we have to change the sign of x, and in reflection in x-axis we have to change the sign of y only. So here for example, point is minus 3, minus 5, and we are interested about reflection in y-axis. So what will happen? P dash will be 3 and minus 5. Why 3 and minus 5? Because the sign of minus 3, the sign of x portion, abscissa portion, I have changed. It was minus 3, now it has become minus minus plus, it is 3. 3 comma minus 5 is the coordinates of the image. So this is the reflection of a point in y-axis. Okay. So that is, these are the two things we have. Now note down these two things in your copy. Now our next topic is reflection of a point in a origin. So here, suppose we have a point P, coordinate is x comma y, and we are interested about reflection of a point, reflection of a point, reflection of a point. So reflection of a point xy in origin will be minus x minus y. Means we have to change the sign of x coordinate also and y coordinate also. So for example, suppose we have a point P, it is 3 comma minus 7, and we are interested about reflection in origin. So we should write P dash is minus 3 and 7. Why minus 3 and 7? Because I have changed the sign of x, it has become 3 to minus 3, and I have changed the sign of minus 7, it has become 7. So this is called reflection of a point in a origin. Now we'll see reflection of a point in a line. Reflection of a point, this is the third topic. Okay. Now fourth one is reflection in a line. And what is the line? Line is x is equal to a. Now this line is acting as a mirror line. So reflection of this point P x comma y, and it is reflection in the line x is equal to a. So in that case what we have to do, the P dash will be like this. There will be no change in the y coordinate, but in x coordinate what you have to do, you write here minus x plus 2 times of this number a. This is reflection in a line x is equal to a. So for example, suppose we have example point P, it is given 3 comma 2, and we are interested about reflection in x is equal to 2. Suppose this is the point. So you will write here P dash is minus 3 plus 2 times of 2 comma 2. So it will be P dash is minus 3 plus 4, and finally P dash is 1 comma 2. So this is the answer of this particular question. So try to understand what I have done over here. This is the reflection of a point in a given line. Now we will take the next topic, reflection of a point in a line y is equal to a, yeah, y is equal to b. Anything you can take. The fifth portion I am writing here. Here I am going to write. So reflection of a point in y is equal to b. Suppose this is the line this time. So here what we will do, P is x comma y, and here reflection in y is equal to b. So your image will be P dash x will be as it is, and again minus y plus 2 times of a. This is the 2 times of b, because b is here. 2 times of b. X comma minus y plus 2b. So for example, Suppose P is 3 comma 2. This is 3 comma 2. And you are interested about reflection in y is equal to 2. So your answer will be P dash will be 3 comma minus 2 plus 2 times of 2. So it will be P dash will be 3 comma minus 2 plus 4. So P dash will be 3 comma 2. So this is the answer. So 3 comma 2 will be there because the line is invariant basically over here. So this is the 5 points we have done. Reflection of a point in x-axis, reflection of a point in y-axis, reflection of a point in origin, reflection of a point in a line x is equal to a, and reflection of a point in a line y is equal to b. Now the last topic of this particular chapter, it is invariant point. The name of the topic is invariant point. Invariant point means what? Invariant point means image of a point in that particular line only, in that particular point only. Suppose the point is here, and if this P is invariant point, if P is invariant, then P dash is also x comma y, means there will be no change in the image also. That is called invariant point. You should know this thing. Invariant point means there will be no change in a point and its images. Okay, so these are the basic concept of chapter number 10. Now we'll start the chapter and we will start the exercise. I think basics we have covered, nothing more it is there. And one important question is coming from this particular chapter. It is basically related to graph. Okay, so you have to understand this topic very nicely. How many topics are here? Total 6 topics you can see. Total 6 topics you have. What is the 6th topic? The first topic is reflection of a point in x-axis, reflection of a point in y-axis, reflection of a point in origin, reflection of a point in a line x is equal to a, reflection of a point in a line y is equal to b, and the last one is invariant point. Invariant point means there will be no change in the point and its image. Image will be same as the point. Okay, so these are the 6 topics we have discussed over here. So on the basis of this we will start the exercise. So let's see the exercise. Now students, see the first question from exercise number 10. This is find the coordinate of the image under the reflection in x-axis. So these points are given and we have to find the reflection of these points in x-axis. So first point I am taking, first part. Suppose the point is P, this is 2 comma minus 5, and we are interested about this reflection in x-axis. So what you should write? P dash. P dash is what? P dash is an image. So P, which image? Image of P in x-axis. It will be 2 comma 5. Because why it is 2 comma 5? Because it is given 2 comma minus 5. So I have to change the sign of y. So it is 2 comma 5. Second part, it is P is minus 3 upon 2 minus half. Here also we have to find reflection in x-axis. So it will be P dash and it will be minus 3 by 2 and half, because I have to just change the sign of y. Third part, it is P minus 7 comma 0. So it is reflection in x-axis. So here P dash is minus 7 comma minus 0, and minus 0 is nothing, it is 0 only. So it is minus 7 comma 0. This is the third point. Now question number 2. In question number 2 they have given the coordinates, same coordinate they have given 2 comma minus 5 this time. The first part is 2 comma minus 5, and this time we have to find the reflection in y-axis. Means find the reflection in y-axis, that we have to find. So first point is given 2 comma minus 5. Suppose this is the point P. This time reflection in y-axis. So P dash will be minus 2 comma minus 5. Why minus 2 comma minus 5? Because I have to change the sign of abscissa, not coordinate. So minus 2 comma minus 5. Next point, this is the first part. Second part is, it is given minus 3 by 2 and half. P is minus 3 by 2 and half. So it is given reflection in y-axis. So it is P dash. So it will be 3 by 2 comma half. This is the value of this reflection in y-axis. And next point is 0 comma 7, third part. 0 comma minus 7. So it is reflection in y-axis. So it will remain same 0 comma minus 7 because we have to just change the sign of x portion, abscissa portion. So this is the answer of third part. So we have successfully completed first two questions. Let's move for third. Now our next part, it is reflection in origin, question number 3. The point P is given 2 comma minus 5 and we have to find the reflection in origin. And you know, in origin we have to change the sign of both x portion and y portion. So therefore it will be minus 2 comma 5 because this sign was 2, so it has become minus 2. This minus sign minus 5 will become plus 5. So this is the answer of first part. Second part, the point P is minus 3 by 2 and half. So it is reflection in origin. So here P dash is 3 by 2 and minus half, isn't it? And the third part, it is given 0, 0. So you know, minus 0 is not existed. Reflection in origin. So P dash will be 0 comma 0 only. Okay? So this is the third question. So student, today what you do, today you just complete the question. I started first, second, third, you try to complete the first 15 questions. So just I am assigning the work in your WhatsApp group. You will do it. You complete these questions from question number 1, 1, 2, 3 I have already finished. 2, 4, 5, 6 till 15 you have to complete. Okay? Thank you.